Okay. What is the timing of Jumu'ah? Sheikh, that's a weird question. I know, but we have to ask it so that we learn. And this is why we're here. The vast majority of scholars, the school of Abu Hanifa, the school of Malik, the school of Muhammad ibn Idris al-Shafi'i, all agree that the time of Jumu'ah is the time of Dhuhr. This is what we all know. The Hanbali school of thought differ, and they say that the time of Dhuhr is the same as the time of Eid. Whoa, that's a lot. Time of Eid, it's after sunrise by 15 minutes. So do you mean to tell me that I can pray Friday when it is 7:30 a.m.? Well, we have to look at the origin of this. First of all, the safest is to go with the majority. The safest is to pray Jumu'ah exactly at the time of the adhan of yesterday's Dhuhr. So if the adhan of Dhuhr is 12:30 every single day on a Jum'ah, the Imam gives the khutbah, it says Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh at 12:30. This is the most convenient opinion. That you can offer it earlier. If you say that I'm going to offer it at the time of Dhuhr, they'll say no problem. So where did the Hanbali get what they say from? First of all, we have to know that this is an erect object. The sun rises from the east. As it rises from the east, the shade to the west is decreasing bit by bit. It's decreasing a little bit as the sun goes to the zenith, the middle of the sky. Once it is erect on the erect object, we don't have shades. This is a time of prohibition. The moment the sun goes a little bit to the west and there's a shade to the east, this is called in Islam, memorize this, write it down, Al-Zawal, Z-A-W-A-L. Of course, this is Lam Shamsiyah, and we don't pronounce it when we attach it to the word. So we say Az-Zawal. We don't say Al-Zawal, as in the word Ash-Shams. We don't say Al-Shams. This is why they call this Al-Shamsiyah. In contrast to Al-Qamariyah, the one dealing with moon. So the L is obvious, as in the name of Al Hakeem. So Al Hakeem, the L here is audible, you can hear it, you can say it and pronounce it. So what is Az-Zawal? Az-Zawal is the time where Dhuhr begins. Now, why did I bring this up? To tell you where the Hanbali school got this idea that Friday is much earlier. In Sahih Muslim, from the hadith of from the hadith of Jabir ibn Abdullah, may Allah be pleased with him and with his father, and other scholars and companions, they all said that we used to attend the Friday prayer, the khutbah, the Friday prayer. This means that the Prophet offered the khutbah and the prayer at least 20 minutes before the time of Dhuhr. And this is why these scholars of the Hanbali school thought that, if we can make it half an hour or an hour before, we can make it 2 hours, 3 hours, because this is the time where the prayer of Eid starts and it's open until Dhuhr prayer, etc. This is how they thought, and they came up with this idea. However, the most authentic opinion is the opinion of following the authentic hadith. So Jabir ibn Abdullah, the hadith is in Muslim, other companions described that they used to pray Jumu'ah and leave, and the Zawal is not there or barely about to begin. This is the most authentic opinion, which made Sheikh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz, Sheikh ibn Uthaymeen, may Allah have mercy on their souls, say that you can pray Friday prayer half an hour to maximum an hour before Az-Zawal. And this is what I actually do throughout the whole year. Nowadays, Dhuhr in Jeddah is approximately 12:37. So I go to the minbar, to the pulpit, and I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah at 12:15 fixed. And I've been doing this for the past like 20 years, 25 years. Who's counting? And I finish salat and leave the masjid while everyone around us is still delivering the khutbah, not the salah. And I chit chat with the worshippers, and for 10 minutes I get into my car, I drive home, and the salat is still ongoing in the haram of Mecca. So you say, Sheikh, but why don't you be safe rather than sorry? Well, simply because I'm following the hadith of the Prophet ﷺ, and I'm safe when I'm with the Prophet ﷺ. And secondly, when I come to the masjid and I say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, the masjid is fully packed before I enter the masjid, and the people are standing at the doors from restaurants and be the first to be at that restaurant when it opens. Of course, these are in Islamic countries where shops close. Alhamdulillah. If you're in Europe, then you won't have this advantage. Therefore, the most authentic opinion is that you have to begin the salat or to begin Jummah by half an hour to an hour, and that is the most authentic opinion.